history is being made right now. The single strongest storm ever to go up the east coast of Florida. I'm gonna put this clip at the beginning of the video. Seriously, stay up to date. I think I'm gonna post a daily video every day the next 5 days. Just me tracking the storm and chasing the storm and seeing if we can find waves and possible devastation. Fingers crossed, no houses get broken, torn apart. I have a whole bunch of friends on the East Coast that I'm kind of worried about. I had a friend tell me that he thinks he's gonna wait it out, and it's like 140-mile-an-hour wind, so don't wait it out. If anybody's on the East Coast, just go to the West Coast. It's not even worth it. Get all your prized possessions, your valuable belongings, and get your ass out of there. There's no point in being there. Alright, what is going on, guys? This is not the conventional video. This is actually just kind of an update on what's going on. I'm out here in Santa Cruz, California. I'm on my last 2 hours here. Past few days have been pretty intense. I haven't really slept that much because of this hurricane that is heading straight for Florida, which is where I live. Let me fix this. This is terrible. God, this lighting is complete shit. This is just to give you guys an update of what's going on. So if you guys didn't already know, there is a Category 4 hurricane out in the Bahamas above Cuba right now. It has 135-mile-an-hour sustained winds with up to 170-mile-an-hour gusts. It's pretty scary because Florida hasn't seen a hurricane like this in literally dozens of years. It could be one of the strongest hurricanes to hit Florida's coast in recorded history, which means a lot of damage, almost guaranteed. I have a few friends on the East Coast right now that I think are going to come stay at my house in Florida just because it is way, way, way too crazy right now. As I'm talking, I'm going to show you guys some spaghetti models and some tracks of the storm. But it's been crazy, and I fly home in a couple hours. I get home at 10 o'clock at night, Wednesday night. I think I'm going to try to go straight to the East Coast tomorrow morning, today being Wednesday, straight into Florida the day, like 12 hours before a hurricane hits. A lot of people are starting to freak out over this storm. The entire East Coast is completely sold out of water. I heard that places in Miami have like hour-long lines just to get supplies. Really just send good vibes to everybody in Florida. Say a prayer for all the people on the East Coast because this storm is not a joke anymore. It is super, super serious. It's, like I said, could be the strongest storm ever to hit the coast of Florida in recorded history, which is pretty scary. I have a few videos from out here that I'm going to be uploading soon, including me and Garrett at Street League, which is insane.
That was insane.
Mobbed by like hundreds and hundreds of squad members. Yeah, anyways, I'm leaving safe Santa Cruz to go home to the gnarliest hurricane that probably has ever hit Florida.
This is the conversation Jack and I had. Jack's like, there's a huge hurricane about to hit Florida. I'm like, oh, so you're extending your stay here? He's like, no, I'm cutting my trip early to go fly into a hurricane that's one of the gnarliest hurricanes in dozens of years. That's not, I don't understand this kid.
You know, there's the negative side, but there's also the side that gnarliest hurricane in dozens of years means the biggest waves in dozens of years. So I'm gonna go try to surf and make the best of it. How about that graphic though, of the skull?
The skeleton face thing, that thing.
It's kind of, it gives me chills a little bit, but check this out. This is an unedited photo of the storm. If you guys think that it's photoshopped, go do your research online. This is, it is what it is. It is a picture of the radar of the storm going over Cuba, and it looks like the scariest face that I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my God. See, I go to the airport in about an hour. We're gonna film a couple more things before I leave, but I'm gonna keep you guys as up to date as possible on this storm. And check back over the next couple days. We're gonna let the storm rip across the coast because there's no chance in hell that I'm going to stay over there when there's 100+ mile-an-hour winds. Then after the storm passes up the coast, we're gonna go back over, possibly catch some more waves, bring a bunch of water and supplies in case anybody needs help, because fingers crossed it's not gonna happen, but if this storm stays on the track that it's on, it's gonna be really, really, really bad. So yeah, we're going to be tracking all of that over the next 4 or 5 days, so check back every single day, share this series, spread awareness on the storm. If you have any homies in Florida, Georgia, now South Carolina, North Carolina, go show them love because it is going to be a big one, and tell them to get the hell out of there if that storm is coming their way. One more thing about this storm is, yeah, it's going to sweep across the east coast of Florida, but now the models, every time there's a new update, it's showing it going out and back around straight into Florida again. So the fact that Florida might be impacted twice is a pretty scary thought, but it is too early on to tell what is going to happen. So for now, I'm going to go to the airport, fly home, and film updates probably the entire time on the plane. I know there's going to be a 5 o'clock update Eastern Standard Time, so that's what pretty much all of us have to look forward to for the next information on the storm. So wish me luck. I'm going right into the eye of the gnarliest hurricane to hit Florida in the history of Florida. Thank you, Garrett, for letting me stay at your house this whole time. This was an insane adventure.
Doing fun things.
Yeah, you guys are going to see at least 2 or 3 more videos from me and Garrett after I leave, because that's how YouTube works. You film a video one day, then a hurricane hits Florida, and you got to upload that footage instead. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Wish me luck, and I will see you back in Florida. I just got off the phone with my friend Dookie, and he said that he's going to drive over tonight and stay at my house because he doesn't want to stay there because they're evacuating. So house is already totally boarded up. Should be all right because they've been through hurricanes before, but I should be able to get internet on the plane too. So I'm going to try to track the storm while I'm flying and give you guys as many updates as possible, but it's looking pretty scary right now. People in Florida are seriously starting to get worried. Keep your fingers crossed and send good vibes to Florida because the whole East Coast needs it right now. Alright, so made it onto the plane. In case you guys are wondering why it looks like that, I have this little clip that makes it a fisheye. It's pretty sick. If you guys want one, then I guess I'll put the link to it in the description. 3-hour flight to Houston and then 2.5-hour flight back to Florida. Straight into a hurricane. A new update would be that all of the bridges on the East Coast are closing sometime this evening, meaning once you get on the island you can't get off, so the people who are staying there are going to have to stay. My friend is getting out of there before that time because he boarded up his entire house and is coming to my house to stay for the night, possibly 2 nights, because this storm, it's scary. It's a scary one. So as soon as I have more updates, I will let you guys know, and we're gonna keep rolling with it. Okay, so I got Wi-Fi working, and the update is kind of what I expected. It got way, way worse. It is now, the tracks are showing it hitting Florida and sweeping up the East Coast. And I have some pretty scary models and descriptions here for you guys. As you can see right here, the purple is the 100% chance of hurricane force winds. As you can see, that is hitting Florida pretty hard right now. The rest, 90% dark red, 80% darker red. See, and honestly, it almost reaches all the way across Florida to where I live, which is Tampa area. So there's a good chance Orlando might experience hurricane force winds. At this point, anybody who lives in the state of Florida at all should be ready for anything. Don't chance it, it's not worth it. This is a serious, serious storm we have here. I'm going to read a description of the types of damage due to hurricane force winds. We have a category 4, which is considered a major hurricane. Catastrophic damage will occur. Well-built framed homes can sustain severe damage with loss of most roof, structure, and/or some exterior walls. Most trees will be snapped or uprooted and power poles downed. Fallen trees and power poles will isolate residential areas. Power outages will last weeks to possibly months. Most of the areas will be uninhabitable for weeks or months. You know, this is just real life. This is something that is happening, and all I know how to do is, you know, film my experience as I go, and that's what I plan on doing. Alright, it is 9:40 a.m. Thursday morning, October 6th, and the update on the hurricane is bad. It has gotten stronger over the last 24 hours, overnight, and it doesn't look good. I just want to do this one more update before. I want to show you guys a couple of the models. It shows it. Come here, Bindi. There's one positive side of coming back. I missed you. I missed you guys so much. Come on. Yes. So yeah, there's no sign of any kind of storm here on the Gulf Coast yet. but I have a feeling we're gonna start seeing some bands from it coming across soon. But yeah, it is, it's not good. I'm gonna track all of today's progress and upload it tomorrow morning around the same time I upload this video. This is kind of just the introduction to what's going on so that you guys have a clue. And now is the scary part. I had 2 friends stay over here last night. I have 2 more friends on their way over right now, and possibly 2 or 3 more that are gonna come this afternoon. So it's really scary. Everybody's evacuating, and again, send everyone on the East Coast thoughts and prayers. This is gonna be a bad one. All the local weathermen are saying that this is one for the history books. History is being made right now. The single strongest storm ever to go up the east coast of Florida. Strongest storm since Katrina as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for a new hurricane vlog update.